Hello, beautiful people! If you've ever wanted to solo Kalphite King, but you felt like what you had wasn't enough, I'm here to say where there's a will, there's a way. But be warned, this method is 100% scuffed. The Ring of Death got a bonkers update that allows us to do all sorts of things. I'll show you how to solo without being good, so sit back, relax, and let's go slay the king! This is probably my most relatable guide yet. More seasoned PVMers may be offended by the content of this video. Relatable PVM is not for the faint of heart. If using death as a strategy makes you uncomfortable, just close your eyes and say your PVM rotation 3 times in your head. The video will be over before you know it. So for this solo method, you're going to need 2 things, a Ring of Death and a Sign of Life. The Ring of Death got a huge update. It is seriously good. Almost too good. When you die, you get a 3-minute bleed that hits harder over time, and even harder if you take the ring off during the bleed. It revives you at full health on death, and you keep all your buffs and stuff active. Like I said, good. The Sign of Life, as you know, will revive you at 25% health upon death. I think you can see where I'm going with this. So, this is what I brought to the fight. You can do this with more or less, that's up to you. But of course, preferably more if you have it. I used a pack yak because I knew this was going to be extra spicy, and just to throw some more spice into the mixture, I went ahead and used Maniacal Aura. If you want to know more about how Kalphite King actually works, check out my totally relatable Kalphite King guide for dummies that gives an in-depth overview of the mechanics. So normally there's a tank and evoke at Kalphite King. Not anymore. If you're into a more scuffed experience, buckle up. The road to victory is going to be bumpy. Right, the tank would get stunned when Kalphite King sneezes on them, and if the Evoke doesn't provoke the boss, the tank dies. Yada yada. This green goop is what keeps most adventurers from even attempting to solo. So what you need to know is that the green sneeze happens during the melee and range phases. The sneeze in the melee phase happens, and it is what it is. During the range phase, you can stun Kalphite King at the right time and actually not have to worry about the green goo sending you to death's office. The best way to learn is to see and then do, so let's go see. Here you can see that we started with magic. Perfect, we get no green. Hit him and do what you normally do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Kalphite King is now going to switch to melee, which means we're going to get green. Don't do anything. Okay, so this was actually a bad example, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I didn't die because I was playing melee with Animate Dead. That's what I like to call YOLO swagger. We changed back to magic, easy game. So now it's going to change to range. During the range phase, don't worry about counting mechanics and paying attention to the order. In a perfect world, we stun the absolute frickin' heck out of the boss, and it'll work out that you skip the green and live the rest of your life in peace. But KK is a thick tanky boy, and sometimes we just get unlucky. Paying attention is for non-relatable PVMers, and we ain't got no time for that. Wearing the Ring of Death allows us to continue the fight with the bleed, as you can see. Pack Yak gamers, this is your time to shine. We keep going. So we got magic next, which was honestly a bit of divine intervention. Thanks, Gothics. Today was my first time ever even attempting to solo KK. It went pretty well. Let's go ahead and run it back. So in this kill, we start with range, and we get snot on us right away. And I haven't said it directly, but the strategy here is to just accept the warm hug of death. So now we're going to get green, and then we're going to die. The Ring of Death is going to proc and do its thing. This is perfect. Boom, boom, boom. Kalphite King is going to phase into magic, which is great. We're just chilling like a villain, hitting and spitting. Okay, maybe don't spit on anyone. After the magic phase is over, we get range again. I stunned the absolute frickin' heck out of the boss, and we smoothly went to the melee phase. Easy clap. Now, if you're wondering how I stay stunning on him, it's because magic has stuns out the wazoo. There's Asphyxiate, which is a threshold stun, and the Scare Tactics book will also give you 2 more magic stuns called Shock and Horror. And of course, Impact and Deep Impact are also stuns. Now Kalphite King is going to phase into melee. We are definitely going to get green goo because melee green cannot be skipped. We already used the Ring of Death buff, but that's okay because we have the defense cape on the cape rack and Anachronia. This means we have a Sign of Life, which will save us from going to Death's office from this green. Bring in the cavalry. So yeah, that hurts, but you know what? World Guardian don't care. Eat up and keep on keeping on. Magic is next to finish the kill, way too easy. So let's go over some things while we watch one more kill. So the strategy here is to just pay attention to the combat style phases. No green in magic, go ahead and hit away. In melee, green is the way, and range green can be skipped with stuns, so stay stunned. Make sure that you don't hit KK when he's flashing the green aura so you don't heal him, and don't stand in the way of a charge or where he's popping up after a dig. That's really about it. Face tanking the boss can get you a kill. And of course, magic tank armor in Animate Dead is going to help you a lot. Is this an amazing solo KK strategy? Of course not. We're literally planning on dying. But will this get you solo kills and allow you to get more used to the boss? Of course. Will it help you obtain your KK pet? Absolutely. Could you get a chitin this way and then forget about the boss after? Yes, and watching this guide is going to give you 72% more chitin RNG, so win, win, win. This is honestly totally relatable PVM at its finest. You're a legend, so go out there and start dying. I mean, soloing KK. Well, same thing, really. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and more importantly, be kind to one another. See you next time, friends.